as an aspiring clinician scientist, I've learned a lot from Dr. Hachinski, and I hope to bring the same method in to my future areas of research.
He's provided so much sage advice for my scientific and research career, but also just how to be a decent human being.
I was born in Ukraine, and when I was 2 years old, my parents fled the Soviet Union. So we ended up in Germany, where we were for about 4 years. Then when I was 7, we went to Venezuela, where I grew up. At the age of 17, we came to Canada. I was interested in medicine. I mean, how does the human body function and what goes wrong?
You can travel anywhere in the world, and anybody in the field of stroke or dementia research will know who Dr. Hachinski is.
Came up with a scale that became named after him, the Hachinski ischemic scale, which was meant to help distinguish between vascular dementia and the newly emerging ideas about neurodegenerative diseases, the most common of which is Alzheimer's disease.
The really importance of this is that you see, by using a little score, you can identify the vascular component. That's the only thing we can treat at the moment.
He's also made contributions to our understanding about the autonomic nervous system and its relationship to cerebral vascular disease and the interrelationship between the heart and the brain.
His forming of the stroke unit with John Norris at Sunnybrook, the first in the country and probably in North America, was also very visionary and very important in establishing a model that later was proven to be the best way to care for people.
He was one of the main organizers of the NACIT trials, which were very important for demonstrating that carotid endarterectomy was a beneficial treatment for patients with significant carotid artery stenosis to prevent stroke.
One of the most famous terms that he has coined is vascular cognitive impairment, which refers to a whole range of dementia that's not necessarily related to Alzheimer's disease, but rather is related to cerebrovascular disease.
He began to understand that that was an important state to recognize because you can prevent decline by proper intervention.
He's also coined the term leukocariosis, which is looking at the role of white matter degeneration and white matter changes in cognitive impairment and dementia.
He started and helped to develop the World Stroke Organization, declaring a World Stroke Day. He's a great organizer and leader of thought and of action.
He has published with over 800 different individuals with 162 lead authors across those papers. And so he's just touched the careers of so many individuals.
He's multilingual. He speaks Russian, Ukrainian, Spanish, English, French, and he's extraordinarily articulate.
He's a musician and an artist, and that's reflected in a lot of the poetry that he's composed, but he's also composed orchestral music.
He's visionary, he's determined, he's persistent, and he's eloquent, and that's allowed him to achieve impact in a way that not too many people get to do in their lifetime.
Canadian Medical Hall of Fame laureate, Dr. Vladimir Hachinski.